Hello everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of the second kit of the Plannosaurus line, the Triceratops, and this was released by Bandai in 2023, which is the current year. So getting straight to the unboxing, here we have the very front of the box for the Plannosaurus Triceratops. As I mentioned, the second kit of the Plannosaurus line. Nice shot of the Triceratops here, and it looks like for this particular artwork they may already be going down the more bird style type look. Potentially. We'll see more once we go through the kit contents. And there's a bit of a quick rough idea of what the kit will be like. Side of the box. Bottom of the box, so I guess we'll start from the left. We'll have the skeleton build of the Triceratops, so pretty much the entire contents of a single runner will build up the internal skeleton of the model. So we'll get to see some of that. There'll probably be some articulation, little bit, some movement within the jaws, arms, legs and tail. And what does this actually say? The models are based on the latest theories. Read the instruction manual to learn about their secrets. So there you go. So it sounds like it's taken some more recent findings out of paleontologist studies and things like that. So that's the skeleton mode. In terms of the dinosaur mode, that's pretty much putting the outer shell onto the skeleton as so. So there will be some detailing that can be obviously applied. It does mention the teeth, which is fairly stock standard, and it does say feathers, so we'll see how the feathers go, because I know with the Tyrannosaurus the feathers were optional. You could go either the more traditional reptilian look, or you could actually go part down this more feathered look, so we'll see in a little bit. In terms of the other side of the box, just some more information about what is included, the unpainted kit, and what else is also included. So it'll be very interesting to see if the little feathered bit is optional or stock standard. So inside the box, what do we have? So 2 bags of runners, which appears to be pretty standard for these kits, and the manual at the bottom as well. So I'll open up all these plastic bags and we can have a better look at the contents. And with everything out of the box, here we have the front of the manual for the Triceratops, some interesting statistics about the Triceratops, and then the skeleton and dinosaur build between the kit. And on the back, so we have a bit more information, and this nice little comic strip about something, I'm not too sure. Allegedly the head frills. There you go. In terms of what's inside, so we do have the parts and runner breakdown, like we usually do. And then the first part, pretty much going through the skeleton build, which based on the Triceratops, the Tyrannosaurus, should be pretty easy and standard, especially for a Bandai build. Actually looks pretty simple as well, which is very nice. And then you can attach it to the base, and there will be some movement in certain areas as well. And then at the end of that, if you want to make the dinosaur build, basically just detach everything and then go through the dinosaur build. Now I have a feeling so unlike the Tyrannosaurus, which gave you options, the feathered bit on the back, I think is going to be stock standard. So yes, there will be stickers that you can attach on, but then I guess the box does say it does take into account some of the more recent theories and studies, so there you go. And in fact, this little blurb up here gives a suggestion that they may have actually had some feathers on the lower part of their back. Well, end of the back. Maybe it's probably more anatomically correct. So there you go. Very, very interesting. So that was the manual. Sticker sheet for the Triceratops. Nothing too bad. So it looks like there'll probably be some eyes in the mouth, and the rest will be, I guess, to try and give some texture to the feathers, or very thick tufts of fur. Might be another way of describing it. In terms of the runners, a runner in bone white, so not a full runner like the Tyrannosaurus, but that's okay. There's definitely some very nice detailing here. Depends what I do with the kit, if I do anything with it or not. So that was the A runner. We have B1 and B2. Now B1 is going to be in a bit of a... Ooh, wish there was a colour guide. I'm not great with my colours about looking them up. I'm going to call it tan, but it's a colour. The rest of B2, however, seems to be in a bit of a green, which is quite interesting. So those are the two colours for B1 and B2. We have C1 and C2, which are also in different colours. So C1 is in that, I dare say, tannish look, while C2 is going back to that green look for the rest of the outer dinosaur. And that pretty much brings us to the end of the runners. So that's the end of the unboxing of the Plannosaurus Triceratops. Interesting to see how this will build. I'm going to fence it a little bit now about the feathers. I guess that is why I like the Tyrannosaurus, where it was a bit of an optional thing, where the Triceratops has somewhat built it within the actual build. It's not terrible. It would have been nice to have an option for that, but that's okay. Because I haven't yet built the actual kit, it remains to be seen if I'm going to really, really dislike it or not. So time will tell if it is just something that's there and it's not as bad, or if it will be very, very noticeable and frustrating. Time will tell. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below, and there will also be a link to this kit as well as the other Plannosaurus kits over at HobbyLink Japan as well. So feel free to check that out for more info. With that being said, stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in a future video. See ya.